Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it is so lovely to see you today. In this video we're going to be having a cup of tea and doing a review of a book, so grab your brew, let's get to it. Now I came to know this book, which is Intuitive Witchcraft by Astria Taylor, because it was recommended in Round the Cauldron's book club. She does a witchy book club over on her Discord server. All the information will be down below. I'll link to her Patreon, to her Discord if I can, and to her YouTube channel if you're interested in witchcraft. If you want to learn and grow, definitely go and check out her podcast. She is incredible, one of my favourite YouTubers. I never miss an episode. I love her so much. So that's where I came to know this book from, and it was last month's book of the month, so I thought I'd get it and have a read of it. If you read along with me, let me know down below what you thought of it. But before we crack on, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's get to it, shall we? So as always, before we get to the review, we're going to get to the brew, and this is such a beautiful looking tea. If you can see the colour of that, it's gorgeous. This of course is by Tea Spectral, and this is Tiki. I love how beautiful their teas are. Just gorgeous. It reminds me of harvest time, and it's a summer blend, but it does remind me of this time of the year. And this is Tiki, which is a fruity green tea. Now usually I do not like green teas. That is my disclaimer. Usually I don't like a green tea, but this is mixed with rhubarus and fruit, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. I do trust Tea Spectral a lot more than I do most tea companies, so let's give it a try. That is so nice. How do you do it? It's just magical how they do it. I don't know how they do it. Usually, and I've tried lots of different green teas because I know green tea is really, really good for your health. And usually I try it and I'm like, nope, ugh, gross. But this is really nice. I can get behind Tiki. Definitely go and check it out. I will leave a link to it down below so that you can purchase some for yourself. Why not treat yourself? Links to all these products and all the things down in the description as always. Now let's get to the book review, shall we? So this is How to Use Intuition to Elevate Your Craft, Intuitive Witchcraft by Astria Taylor. And I have been wanting to improve my connection to my intuition for so long. And so when I saw this on their book club list, I was like, I'm going to have to get this and give it a whirl. I'm glad I did. I'll be honest, I didn't like this book. I was trying to think of something really nice to say about this book, but I didn't like it. I got as far as here. As you all know, I'm one of these people who like marks it with marker pen. I know that makes people go mental, but I got as far as page 84 and then I gave up. Honestly, I just found myself not reading. Like, it was just sat next to me by my chair, and I wasn't inspired to read it. I didn't feel like, oh, I've got to read this book. Like the book I'm reading at the moment, which I'll talk about in a bit, that book I really, really wanted to read constantly, and so I'm pulling through that book, but this book just didn't grab me, and it made me really sad because I honestly wanted to love it. I did. I wanted to love it. I want to work with my intuition. I thought it would be very much not a basic beginner book. I thought, because it says elevate your craft, but then it starts talking about things like how to cast a circle and how to use sound to cleanse your items. And I just thought, is this another beginner's book? Because beginner's books are brilliant. They're great for when you're reaching into a new subject or a new thing. But honestly, we need more books that are intermediate. I honestly feel that. And when it's talking about extensive exercises, examples and rituals, I honestly thought that I was going to be reaching for a book that was far more aimed at intermediate, and it just wasn't, which made me sad. I'll be honest. And it's a beautiful book. It is a beautiful book. It really is. And it honestly made me feel excited to start reading it. But when you get into it, it felt like a school textbook. It did. It felt like a school textbook. I felt like, yeah, it's just written in a very boring way, very stale. I want to say, and it didn't inspire me to pick it up. I want to feel excited, and I've talked about this in other book reviews about the Witchcraft books. A lot of these books are written in quite a stale way, and that doesn't excite me. I want to be excited to be working with these elements. I want to be excited to go forward and talk about this subject, and I don't feel that when the books are so written in such a school textbook way. I mean, it even goes into like different types of spirits and stuff, and at the end of the day it labels itself as if it's going to be an intermediate book and is actually a beginner's book. So if you're a beginner and you want to learn how to target your intuition and work more with your intuition, and you want to learn the basics of witchcraft, this is a really good book for that, because it goes through it really well. This is a beginner's witchcraft book. It has hardly anything to do with intuition and using your intuition. It isn't written about what it says it's written about, from what I can gather, and that makes me so sad, because I really do want to work more with my intuition. So if you have read other books about working with your intuition and they're really good, leave me some down in the comments, because I want to read about this. I was excited about this and it kind of let me down. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it. I would if you're a beginner and you just want like an all-round beginner's book, then it's great for that. It goes through the Wheel of the Year, different spirits, it goes through candle magic, how to cleanse your tools, but there's not a lot in this actually about intuition. I need a cup of tea. Now, just because I didn't like this book and it was recommended by the book club run by Round the Cauldron, Megan, does not mean that her books are rubbish. Her book club is amazing. It's a great discussion on her Discord server. I really love being a part of that. I don't comment as much as I should because I'm quite shy. Like message boards and forums and stuff kind of freak me out, but it's just a lovely little community that she's got going on over there. So again, I will leave links to all of Megan's things down in the description so you can support her, because she's an amazing witch. Next month we're going to be reading this. This is the 12 Faces of the Goddess by Danielle Blackwood. Transform your life with astrology, magic and the sacred feminine. I've always struggled to understand this concept of the goddess. There's some people who just believe in goddesses and feminine and let's bring up the feminine and everything. I'm a big believer in balance, so I think it's just kind of reclaiming our feminine selves after being persecuted by men for so long. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'm excited to learn about it by reading this book. It sounds amazing. Yeah, I will leave a link to this book down below if you want to read along with me, and join me back next month for another brew and review. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to head down below and let me know in the comment if you've read either of these books, if you're planning to get them, if you love book clubs and you're going to be joining Megan, or you're already following Round the Cauldron. All the things, just let me know down in the comments, because I love chatting to you all. I absolutely love it. Also, don't forget to leave this video a cheeky little like so I know that you enjoyed it and can bring more content like this to my channel. I love talking about witchcraft books. I love drinking tea. Smush the two together and you've got my favourite time of the month. Oh yeah, I hope you enjoy it too. And last but certainly not least, if you like my content, if you like my face, don't forget to head down below and click that subscribe button to become part of the butterfly family. We would love to see you part of the family here and grow this little community. We're a lovely, friendly bunch, so if you enjoy witchcraft and vintage fashion and a little bit of disability awareness, definitely let me know by clicking that little subscribe button, ringing that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays, my health permitting. I always do my very best to be here with you every week, twice a week. Let me know down in the comments what your brew was today. What were you drinking? Because I love a cup of tea. Why not grab another cup of tea and check out this playlist that I've put together for you. I would love to spend some more time with you and chill out, you know, it's fun. So everyone, take care, have a fabulous week, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, it's tea.